Hello and welcome to Minecraft, and ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the Theatre Royale. Boring name, I know, but still. It is pretty much finished. I just need to add the chairs and whatnot. So I'm going to do a little bit of a tour and show you around this, whatever you want to call it. I like to think of it as work of art. As you can see, I've modified my texture pack a little bit so that I can have posters of actual shows and a theatre logo. If you're into these sort of shows, I recommend you definitely go and see them. I haven't seen all of them, but still, go and see them. So in here, we are in the foyer, with stairs leading up to the gallery on both sides, a box office, where you can get your tickets and purchase tickets. We have the toilets in here, and we have a maintenance section over here, which I'll show you later. We'll just pop upstairs, and here we have a nice waiting area. Waiting area where the patrons can wait before the show and receive drinks, etc. And these are just like cash registers. So now we'll go into the theatre, which, like I said, doesn't have chairs yet. We are in the gallery at the moment. Need to make this a bit better, I think, up there. Now look at it. And you can see the whole stage. There's nothing on the stage at the moment, but, you know, I'm thinking I can change that around and make, you know, sets and whatnot if I feel like it. We'll now go down here into a little box, aka the worst seats in the house, and then out to here. Now we'll just go down to the stage and you can see the entire auditorium. And I'll fly over here and we'll go check out the control room. Now this is the lighting control board. I just used a couple of repeaters because they look like faders. And here's a soundboard, a bit bigger than the lighting. We head back downstairs. We'll go into the offices. Oh, once again, can't go through doors. This is where the front of house manager would do his work and ring the stage manager when they're ready to start, when they've got the audience in, and this is the venue manager who would, you know, run the venue. Alright, we also have a staff bathroom over here for the front of house staff, and we have a backstage corridor. And this leads you down to the bottom level. We have the sound guys with speakers, an inline speaker for stage sound, and a computer. Lighting is the same, with redstone torches as lights, whatnot. Stage management office in here, very clustered, as stage management offices usually are, and with a couple of computers for the ASM and stage manager, and storage boxes for props and food props and whatnot. In here we have the rehearsal room for rehearsing dance sequences and the show if necessary during long periods of time. Wardrobe maintenance with a bench to repair wardrobe, repair costumes, washing machines, dryers. And I'll just break the damn thing. Yep. Then we have the dressing rooms. They all pretty much look the same as this. And bathroom in here. stage corridor, more dressing rooms. I have 9 of them. These are all the real big dressing rooms for the chorus. Up here we go up to more dressing rooms and access to the orchestra pit, as you can see here. And then over here we have the orchestra assembly, which is looking very bare, but it's where the orchestra would tune and wait in preparation for the beginning of the show and during the interval as well. And it's also probably where they would pack away any instruments that they can't take home, that they don't want to take home with them. Here we have the stage door office with switch to control the door so that no unauthorized people can get in. Dressing room number 1. It's the only one with a skylight. A bed and its own private ensuite. And costume racks here. Dressing room 2 is very similar, but they just get smaller as they go along. Here we have the green room, where we have some cake and a fridge full of food and places for people to eat and prepare food and whatnot, and a nice little outdoor area out here where they can relax and, you know, get rid of the daily stresses. Get out of here, you. Moving right along, we will now go, it's just a closet in there, nothing important. Go up here to the main stage. As you can see, the mobs just love it around here. Over here we have one of my favourite things ever, the house light switch, which, when turned off, plunges the theatre into blackness quite slowly, minus a few, there we go, minus that a few areas where the light just happens to seep through the walls, but nothing much I can do about that. Turn that back on. Pardon me. Over here we have the dock door, which is just a piston door with lights attached to it. You can see the controls in here, the pistons and whatnot in there, and there's exactly the same over the other side. Now we'll go upstairs and have a look at the fly floor. So this is where the flyman would be, and there'd be a lot more than just 4 ropes with counterweight line ropes. They can fly in, sets them in and out of the stage. And this loops around, and we can access the bridge number 1, LX1. And you can see some of the house lights. So you just hang lights from here. Just fly up. It's just another loading level. This is the grid. So you can walk out and check the ropes, tie things off if you need to, that sort of thing. Also from this level we have roof access. In case you want to, I don't know, hang a poster up or something, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, there you are. Now I'll show you the maintenance area to show you how I made the redstone work. So essentially it all comes down to one point, which is just behind here. I'll just dig my way out. is where it connects into a, see, that's where the switch is. It runs right down here into this redstone ladder, which is just glowstone going up in a zigzag with redstone on top of it. And because glowstone is transparent, it just sends a signal right through, which is awesome. And that goes right up top of the building, right up to here. See? And the ladder doesn't want to let me go. The redstone then also goes down this little tunnel right along here, and then up here into another ladder. And goes along and powers everything else from here. I'll just dig my way out. Might have just buggered something just then. No, that's okay. Whew. Which comes out here, and this is also accessible from the loading galleries, and leads to LX 2 and to the follow spot booth, which is back here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my theatre at this current stage. Maybe when the new Redstone update comes out, I'll maybe try and figure out how to make the orchestra pit open and close, so I can be able to it up and have an extra length of stage. Yeah, this has taken me quite a while to do, and a little bit of my own, and I've used most of my own knowledge from working in theatre and whatnot to try and replicate some that I've used, that I've worked in before, and other things that I'd like to see or whatnot, and also to the fact that it's Minecraft, so you can't have exactly everything that you'd have in the real world. But it has been a hell of a good time, especially when the first one that I built was lost when my server crashed. But that has actually been a blessing in disguise, because I've been able to institute more interesting things like the lighting control into it, which has been fantastic. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you wish to ask questions about it, leave a comment or whatever. I'll try and get back to them. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.